Sergio Ramos brings good news for Man United, who will make £60 million bid for the Chelsea star and more, June 18, 2018. Man United fans will be delighted after reading this. 1. Sergei not for sale. Sergei Milinkovic-Savic shot himself to limelight with his brilliant performances in the recently concluded season. It seems as though he has continued his great form in the World Cup, as he was instrumental in Serbia's 1-0 win in their opening game against Costa Rica. The midfielder's golden touch hasn't gone unnoticed, as he has attracted the interest of a great many clubs in Europe. One of them is Manchester United. Lazio president, however, has played down talks of him being allowed to leave, as he has confirmed that he is not for sale. "I understand all the interest, because he's good," Lotito told Radio Sai. "However, none of us, myself especially, has ever put him up for sale." Meanwhile, Sergei's father prefers his son to go to Juventus before he takes a leap to La Liga. He also hopes that his son could win the Champions League with the old lady and aim to win the Ballon d'Or in the future, after which he could complete a move to Spain, citing the example of Zinedine Zidane in the end. "Juventus would be the ideal team, perfect for him," Nicola said. In Turin, at a club of great prestige that has dominated Calcio for years, he would have the opportunity to grow and improve again, to reach full maturity. They have high-level players like Dybala, Douglas Costa and more that can win the Scudetto, the Coppa Italia, and make an important contribution to the Champions League. Why not? Juve always go very far in this competition. And if he wins the most prestigious title, Sergei could also aim for the Ballon d'Or. He could reach Spain after he's 25 years old, currently aged 23, noted the player's father. He will have completed his footballing maturity in Italy. Just as Zidane did too. The left-backs. Manchester United's want for left-backs has been well protracted over the last few months. They have been linked with quite a few players in that position, and one of them Danny Rose. According to Harry Aitken, head of Coral, which is a betting site, Manchester United have a great chance of landing the Tottenham Hotspur man. Danny Rose looks likely to move on this summer, and Manchester United look the likely candidates at the moment, he said. "We think it's looking increasingly likely that Rose is running out at Old Trafford next season." Meanwhile, Duncan Castles believes that the Red Devils are aware of Sandro's desire to move to the Theatre of Dreams. "Man United are boxing clever when it comes to Alex Sandro," Castles said. "They are aware Juventus want to sell the player. They are asking over £60 million for him. They have been aware of Man United's interest over the past 6 months. They know the player wants to go there." 3. Cristiano Ronaldo. Despite scoring a hat-trick against Spain, Real Madrid are not willing to meet the demands of Cristiano Ronaldo. As a result, there is a good chance that he leaves the capital club in the summer. According to Premium Sport, Jose Mourinho is in Russia and is trying to convince Ronaldo firsthand to join him at Old Trafford. The word they used is pressurize. Meanwhile, PSG are also trying to lure him to the club. There is also this report from Don Balon that claims that Ronaldo is sure to leave the club if his problem with the Spanish government regarding the tax case isn't solved, and also if his salary isn't increased. He is apparently seduced by the idea of going back to Manchester. 4. Willian and Darmian. Jose Mourinho's love for Willian can't be overstated. The Brazilian was an indispensable member under the Portuguese at Chelsea and could be reunited with him at the Old Trafford. This is exactly what Daily Mail seem to be claiming, as the Red Devils are preparing a £60 million bid for the Chelsea star. While Willian might be a good player, spending so much on a 29-year-old makes little sense. Meanwhile, according to the newspaper Tuttosport, via Sports Witness, Juventus, who want Matteo Darmian, aren't willing to pay $20 million for a player who has a year left in his contract and isn't even relied upon by Mourinho. 5. Sergio Ramos knows. Another one of those stories where Sergio Ramos is treated like a god who knows everything. Despite being with Spain in the middle of a World Cup, he is apparently aware of the first signing that the club will make. According to Don Balon, who seem to know everything that Ramos knows, which means they know everything since the Spain's captain also knows everything, Alisson Becker of Roma will be the Blancos' first signing. Madrid had been interested in David De Gea, but the report claims that the Galacticos will close the signing by the end of the week, as the Brazil #1 has already given his consent to the deal. This is good news for United fans.